Hey YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. If you're new to my channel, guys, don't forget to check out my, got a couple of series I'm working on my channel. There's one I really want to promote is building a business from scratch, retail store business, where I take this janky building and transform it into something worthwhile and profitable business in the small town that I'm in. Anyways, I received an email from England, from London, and a gentleman wrote me a long detailed email, so I just took some point form notes because there's way too much personal information there that I don't want to get into on the channel. So Buddy's a chemical engineer. He makes £32,000 per year take home, so that equates to about, before tax, about 50,000. That's actually about 1,000 Canadian per week take home. So it's 4,000 take home a month, roughly equating to about 7,000, 8,000 gross. So not too bad. £32,000 per year take home. I owe over 1 year of my take home income on credit cards. Oh my God. I don't know if you heard me right, but that's exactly what it says. I have 6 credit cards, and I have agreed to unsolicited increases, nearly doubling my debt. And that's why he's in the position right now where he owes basically 1 year of his take-home income on credit cards. That is scary. It's a nightmare. Like, I don't even know how I could sleep at night knowing I was in some sort of position like that. And then he also admits to writing checks from other credit cards to deposit in his bank account to pay off other credit cards. So he's basically revolving. He's paying revolving debt. You know what I'm saying? It's my daughter. Hi. And now I'm paying the minimum on my cards, and paying cards with other cards. And he says, Mike, I love your channel. Stay strong and keep telling people that debt is slavery. So you got to remember that the banks have techniques, sales techniques. Oh, we got a new product. Well, it's just you're lending money. Well, no, it's a new product. We're offering this interest rate, introductory rates, travel points, blah, 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 to entice their customers into going into debt. The bank's job is to get you into debt. That's their job. That's why when I wanted to put 50% down on this house when I bought it, they said, no, well, no. Like Consuela says, no. So I had to buy it free and clear. I wouldn't get a house. Because they know I'd be in a good position if I put down 50% with the interest rates were really cheap. I would have a payment of $300-400 a month. But they're like, nah, this deal doesn't work for us, you know. So the banks entice customers and people into getting and signing up for debts that they know they can't pay back, and then they start giving them these unsolicited increases, making people feel like they're commodities and they're worth the debt, and like they're worth it, and they're commodities to the bank, and they feel important that they get these platinum cards. But in reality, they're faltering. They're faltering in many ways. Because the more you take these introduction rates and pay off other debts and pay off one debt rate, it starts becoming an absolute terrible nightmare for the fact that you need to feed your family. And Buddy gets really detailed on how, he's finally overcome depression, and he's talking to a bankruptcy lawyer now, and it's really sad. And he wanted me to get this message out there for you guys to stop getting enticed with what the bank has to offer you, because when the bank wants to offer you something, it's usually just to get you into debt. And I don't know if you guys remember 20-30 years ago, I think I applied for an auto loan or something. I don't know. No, it wasn't an auto loan. What was it? Some sort of a loan for something. I couldn't remember. It was like $8,000, right? And they wanted to know all the details about it. They wanted to know what the value of it was going to be when I was done with it. They wanted to know so many questions about it. Like so many questions. Now they just offer money more more now with the restraints now and the tightening and lending practices. I mean, this stuff should have stayed. It was really tight before. Back in the day, when you went to the bank and they declined you, it wasn't because the bank hated you. It was because the bank was doing you a favor, because you don't need more debt, or you don't need that debt. You need more credit counseling is what you need. But nowadays, people don't understand how it was back in the 80s and 90s. Now, it's so different. It's in a different generation. People are being enslaved with these student loans before they get their mortgage through their student loan. They get their mortgage. I call it a mortgage, but you don't get the house. Anyways, guys, feel sorry for this mate out there in Australia. For this chap out there in England. Sorry, in London, who is struggling, going through a massive financial struggle. Let me know what you guys think. How much revolving debt are you in? Are you in a quarter year's income, a half a year's income, a year's income? How much total debt are you in minus your mortgage and rent payments? Are you 1 year in with student loans? Are you 2 years in? 2 years of your wage? Take home wage? Forget about gross wage. Gross wage means nothing because you don't keep it. It goes to your local municipalities so they could decide who gets them, who gets the money. Anyways, I'm here with my daughter. Guys, don't forget to check out... Hi, Tingan. Guys, don't forget to check out my Building a Business from Scratch series, guys. It's a long series, but it's good. I'll leave a link below to all the videos.
Hi. I got my watching my phone.
And, family is important. And going into debt, sometimes you think you're doing the better thing. Before you go into any debt... Talk it over with friends, maybe have a drink with a friend and see if it's worth it in the end. Let me know what you think, comment below.